It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you guys.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Grant Williams is checked in for the Hornets. Diabate, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Knipple with the bucket.
Strong work inside by Knipple, proving he's more than just a jump shooter.
On the wing, MP. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Connaughton finds ball, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
MP right side. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Knipple. Back to ball. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Jones. Here's Knipple. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
MP, no good. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against Detroit.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Pass to Garland. Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
When you throw it upstairs to Kawhi, odds are he's going to get it now. Those hands catch virtually everything.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Back to MP. And a miss there on the triple. Charlotte shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Pass the ball. And the rejection by MP. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. A three. Another bucket. Wow.
He has tied the mark for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This time's checked in for the Clippers. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
You know, a confident shooter who does a little of everything but Batum is a valuable cog who plays his role well.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside, Ball. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound. It's good. 7 points in the game.
That's why you go after every rebound. You might just get yourself a bucket in the process.
MP, that's for 2. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive then, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential really sticks out. It's one of the ways they overwhelm you. And let's talk now about the trade news. Some interesting moves to discuss. 4-player trade, and from what we've heard, not an easy negotiation. Fellas, who are you liking the most in this one?
I think PG-13 is going to be an outstanding addition. There isn't a team in the league that wouldn't be better off with this kind of two-way talent. High praise to the front office.
Thank you for being with us. Now,
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. If you look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's MP in at the 5, down low. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
The Hornets shooting 40% from the field. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Down low, banked in off the glass.
Give Bridges a lot of credit there. I mean, these kinds of passes can really fortify team chemistry.
In the corner, it's MP. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Connaughton. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. Ball against Garland. Ball, the bounce pass. For 3, Bridges. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The 3 from MP. And again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Charlotte moving it around. Knueppel tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Leonard kicks to MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. MP's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Ball up top, guarded by Garland. Ball against Garland. And it's MP with the rebound. On offense, here are the Clippers. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Pass to Bridges. A baseline J. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
It's stolen by Mathurin. MP with it. Bridges covering. Kicks it out to MP. Misses the 3. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's the screen. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 11.
If you don't box him out, he's going to make you pay.
On the wing, MP. And good! There's another.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Here's Garland. Baseline jumper. And got it! Another basket.
And that puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Ball, no good. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 17-4 run. A 3 from MP. Connects again.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark. Got that one up quick.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Outside ball. Connaughton with a screen on Garland. Ball no good.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Connaughton sets a screen for Ball. Pass to Connaughton. Fires the 3. And it's MP with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Bridges. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. John Collins, he's checked in for Batum. Derek Jones comes in for Leonard. Bradley Beal's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's done in for Garland. The Hornets also with a sub. Kobe White, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. White the pass to Ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 19 points.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
Charlotte shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. There's the lob to the hoop and stolen by MP. The tray, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And Ball slams it in.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Outside, Beal. The 3 from MP. And it's White with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 9 points in the quarter.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
The 3 from MP. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Jones over to help. In the corner, it's Bridges. No good from outside.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Dunn finds MP. It's good from long range.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Pass to Kneppel. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. For Dunn, and the rejection by MP. A fader. Collins kicks to MP. And the 3 off target. The Hornets shooting a meager 37% for the game. Beal against White. Back to Ball. Baseline J on the way. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He has still not missed a shot. Where could they be today without him?
Outside Beal. Back to MP. And yep, another basket.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it. And listening to these fans, they are ecstatic with the way he's filling it up.
Greg, an incredible game he's having. One to remember for sure.
Boy, tell you what, this is one of the greatest displays you'll see, and not just basketball, any sport. Unbelievable.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Oh my gosh. There's 2 Brent Williams. Wait, let me see. Oh,
And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. Pat Connaughton is out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Ball. Then it's White. And it's Diabate in at the center, filling out the middle.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
let's try to get an assist.
Here's MP. Here's Jones. And Jones with the stop.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Probably.
And here's Charlotte. White looking around. They set the screen. The kick out to Ball. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Beal. Back to MP. Off target from three-point range. Connaughton against Jones. White the pass to Connaughton. Here's Williams. Connaughton with the screen on Beal. 4 on the clock. Nobody near Williams. Offline with his three. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Diabate. Here's White. He's covered by Beal. Done against Ball. Looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is up and in. Ball's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, I really like that aggressiveness from Ball, taking it right into the defense.
Dunn kicks to MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's another rebound.
Boy, this guy plays hard, acting like every board is his.
Would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? I mean, this is unbelievable. To the paint, here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
Yes, sir. Grant Williams rising up.
MP passes to Beal. Back to MP. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Ball kicks to Connaughton. Grabs the rebound again.
Another board, and he's set the franchise record for rebounds in a game. What an absolute vacuum he's been tonight.
He's inhaled any and every miss off the glass. Great performance to write his name in the team record books.
And MP has been an absolute monster on the glass, and fans of this team will be talking about this game for a long time.
That's the 3-second violation. Clippers ball.
Oh my gosh, that's me. 33 rebounds.
52 on the floor.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-6 run. The three from MP. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Bridges passes to White. Overdone. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Collins finds Dunn. Back to Collins. Jones for three. And no good.
I gotta take this game.
Charlotte's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And there it is for him.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Dunn, the bounce pass. MP, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Connaughton kicks to Bridges. You know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Knipple, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Clippers moving the ball around. Dunn passes to MP. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And for the Hornets, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Pass to Connaughton. Back to White. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by MP. Beyond the arc. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. White the pass to Connaughton. Back to White. Will it go? It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Ball stolen. Connaughton with it. Over in the corner, White. Pass to Knipple. Outside, White. Connaughton with the screen on Dunn. Here's White. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Outside, Collins. Dunn. No good on the three. Charlotte's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. On the wing, Bridges. Shot left block. Puts the move on. Here's Connaughton. Pass to White. Lets it go from deep. Hands it from downtown.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
MP looking around. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better. Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Dunn kicks to MP. Inside. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
How did I lose that?
Now Knippel looking to get back on track here. He can't get it to go. Good D by Sanders. Beal the pass to MP. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his third assist on the night.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
The three gets the three-pointer to fall. And that's now 7 points for Knippel.
How about the response by Knippel there? Love seeing him answer the call with a triple of his own.
Dunn finds MP. Hits it again. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Bridges for three. And again, it's Charlotte with a three.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And the Clippers making a change here. Collins is checked in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Charlotte no good that time either.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Count that one.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now, here's ball. Done with some nice D. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team.
Thanks, guys. We've seen a lot of impressive performances from you, MP, but tonight you were in total control. Always 2-3 moves ahead. Looked like you were playing a video game. And you finished with the video game stat line crossing the 90-point mark, only for the second time in NBA history. What was different about tonight for you?
Yeah, the thing about video games is they're art, and art imitates life. You know, I'm out here playing against flesh and blood hoopers. I'm getting double and triple teamed. So if I make it look easy, you know, that's what it is, but it's really hard work. This definitely ain't no video game, but they'll put it in the next one.
Well, hard work is paying off, MP. Well done today.
Hey, thank you.
Kevin, back to